I can still hear you. I've been hearing you
There
this
we,
entire
there
time.
we go. It's finally working on my computer. My computer's just decided, oh, you want to hear sound coming from me?
Oh, you
Okay.
want sound like a normal computer would? Yeah, no, fuck that shit,
Like, oh,
boy.
you want me to do this? Okay, hang on, I'll
Oh,
do that.
hang on. You want me to do more stuff? Nah, man, I'm not.
This
It's not what I
stupid
signed up for.
computer. This stupid computer.
Yeah,
What? No, I don't want to do that.
not the
What the
output
fuck?
projector. I need to double check to see if OBS needs an update after tonight.
I think if OBS had an update, it would say something as soon as you open it.
You'd think that. You really think that.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to. So if it doesn't say anything, you don't have an update. I don't know where you can go
I can just
through.
go into the settings and look for a manual update.
Where do you go for that?
It's under like the gear tab, I think. I
What?
tried to do it once before because shit wasn't loading, so. And I didn't open my you know what? I don't need it open. I'm probably just gonna plug in my other earphones and listen to music later anyway.
I just need Elgato to open up now.
Is the Elgato? Yes, it's still picking up sound. Okay. So it does need. I'm also not putting on the background for the camera tonight.
Yeah. Doesn't have to always be on.
No, no, it doesn't.
It can be a lot to set up some nights.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather not fade in and out of reality. Look like one of those side actors from Todd Browning's Freaks. Okay. Yep.
How'd the movie night go?
Well, everyone flaked on me at the last minute.
Really?
It was just me.
Damn.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
You don't be, dude. You know, it's just shit happens. You know what? I still had fun though. I still had a lot of fun by myself.
That's good.
Yeah. I had like 3 or 4 glasses of whiskey. I had an entire bag of Kit Kat bars right next to me. I went next door and grabbed the inflatable couch, set it up, got a straight view of my TV, and I watched like 4 or 5 movies and then passed out.
Well,
And then I
I will
also
tell
got
you details later, but let's just say the party last night was a disaster.
disaster like.
I will explain later.
Okay. While we are not streaming.
Yes.
Gotcha. Are you in legal trouble?
No.
Okay, then that's my main question.
Okay. I don't understand why like Elgato decides every time I open Streamlabs that I'm not working. You have to specify the window. When, I have it specified, the Elgato window. It should notice Elgato as soon as it's open. No, you have to go in and specify it every time.
Do you have it set up as a window capture?
It should be a game capture.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say.
Or it's a window capture, but still, it should recognize it every time I open the game, and it doesn't. It's weird.
I agree.
Richie Rock.
You're also breathing into the microphone, or I hear a lot of wind in the microphone.
Sorry.
Sorry, man. Just like after every word, it's just.
Oh, God, fuck. Good thing I looked at this. My fucking desktop audio is not.
Yikes.
Okay, there we go. Streamlabs just decided desktop audio? What audio driver am I supposed to use? What the fuck?
Big oof. Oh my god. So I had a gigantic nerdgasm today, right? So Soph came down and we headed out to a bookstore out in Deptford because I feel cramped in my own home sometimes. So we went out there and I go over to the movie section, just to peruse whatever. And behind the counter for almost $200 is like all the Godzilla movies in one big, bright, like art book and like DVD package, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I found it for cheaper when I got home, but they were asking almost $214 for it for like a 25 movie set, I think.
Jeez.
Hey, but like that's like digitally remastered. That's the art book. That's probably the commentary, the HD like output and everything. I think they're DVDs. I don't think they were Blu-rays though. So, I mean, in that same trip though, I found Criterion's output for Bruce Lee's American movies.
Mm-hmm.
It was like maybe $120.
Very interesting.
Yeah, and I was like,
I am live if you are good.
oh, I've been live for the last 5 minutes
Okay.
or so ish. No idea if Ray's coming tonight or not. I spoke to them. I think I spoke to them on Saturday on Discord, but no,
Yeah.
it's been a rough week for them, so I don't know.
It is what it is.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Who are you hunting? Regirock, Registeel?
I'm still after Registeel. I'm in
Registeel.
encounter 175.
I am at
100 for Regirock?
Yes.
Nice.
Hello, how are you?
Who you got there, bud?
Little Potato Mia, somebody I met outside of streaming and followed me over my Twitch.
Oh, okay. Hello, little potato. Welcome to our bullshit stream where we sit and talk and bullshit for the next hour, 2 hours, shiny hunting.
Okay, I have two. Well, I'm thinking of it. So Galio, you need to go away. Because I had this set up for
So Gallia.
when I was doing that, I need to swap it back over to. I am doing good. A little tired right now, but we gonna go for some shiny hunting. I'm probably only gonna go another 100 encounters tonight.
Yeah,
And then we'll go from there.
that
Why
makes
is
sense.
this lagging?
Wow. Internet's a bitch no matter what.
Yeah, I think my internet's being. I'm not dropping frames. It's just I could see in the
Okay.
bottom left it went red.
Eesh. I have to like move my mic out of the way just to look at the thing, or like move my head. It's whatever.
Current properties. We need to change you from Solgaleo
Fuck.
over to
Fuck.
Regirock.
Man, I'm upset that spooky season is over now.
Hey, we got a little bit, and then we're on to Christmassy seasons.
Stop.
Favorite time of the year?
Boy,
for you?
I came home from shopping this afternoon. My parents were watching frickin' Elf, and I was like, I'm very disappointed in both of you.
Well, I don't like it sometimes, but the way I see it, there's really nothing for Thanksgiving. Like, there are no movies about Thanksgiving. There's no Thanksgiving music. It's like there's nothing to get you into the spirit. So I'm like, I'll give it until after Halloween. But after Halloween, I can accept Christmas. What did I do for Halloween? Nothing illegal, but I'm not going to say anything on stream. I was at a party.
I think we can both say that a lot of alcohol was consumed and a lot of candy was eaten.
A lot of alcohol? Yes. A lot of candy? No.
What? That's just blasphemous. That's really blasphemous.
Well, everybody was had couple too many drinks in for candy.
Oh, it's never too late for candy, dude. Frickin', if I really wanted to, I have a half bag of fun-sized Kit Kats on my bookshelf right now. Because I ate the other bag already.
Is there a movie for Thanksgiving? What is it called?
I've
never heard of any movies that...
There might be Thanksgiving specials from like maybe the 50s and 60s, but nothing from like Rankin Bass, I think.
Maybe. I mean, there... Even so, there are no movies compared to like... I mean, you don't have a Halloween movies, but you've got scary movies that get you into the scene. But then Christmas has so many movies.
Well, then there's horror movies around Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, cause like I know there's Thanksgiving specials, but
There's Thanksgiving Really isn't a lot that's like Thanksgiving. Yes.
Yeah, there's not like Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, is like the redheaded stepchild.
Well, I mean, it's only an American holiday. It's not celebrated anywhere else.
I think Canada has something like it, but
I think they have Canada Day.
no, that's like their Patriot Day.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like
They might have something, but I mean, Thanksgiving is based on American history, so it's not like you're in Japan celebrating Thanksgiving.
yeah, quote unquote quote unquote history.
Yeah. What is this movie you're speaking of? I'm curious now.
I'm looking up Thanksgiving movies.
It's called Free Birds.
Oh, son of a bitch! I know what he's talking about. Yeah. God, I've actually mentally blocked that one. So it's
I feel like this is a bad idea, but I'm looking this up.
All right, you want me to give you the gist of it?
Sure.
It is a wannabe animated movie about one turkey who is spared from the slaughter on Thanksgiving by the President of the United States. And then
I actually did hear about this movie.
And then there's time travel involved, going back to the first Thanksgiving, and it's just
Owen Wilson and Woody Harrelson.
Yep. And Owen Wilson plays the main turkey. It's not a great movie. It's an okay movie, and for some reason, it is one of the first movies I had on my movie hard drive. I have no idea why.
It is a 5.8 out of 10 on IMDb. It has a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes and 38% on Metacritic.
Yeah, not great.
According to Google. Not a good movie.
If you want to watch a good movie that's still kind of trashy by standards by today, watch The Gay Deceivers, because there's actually a very funny scene from that. It's not a Thanksgiving movie. It is not a Thanksgiving movie. Yeah, you are becoming more and more robot like every other sentence.
I don't understand what's going on with my Elgato, though. My Elgato is just freezing to hell. I'm going to close this and then open it again.
Let's see.
It's just the Elgato is lagging so much. I don't think my computer liked being off for the weekend, considering it was on for like a week straight.
There's a movie
while doing all that one stream.
Okay, there's a 2008 movie called Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
It is a B movie. Its budget was about just shy of $4,000. It has a 4.2 on IMDb. And the description only says, a possessed turkey terrifies 5 college students during Thanksgiving break. But the best part about it is its initial release was in December. Good job, guys. You missed it by just 1 month. Good job. Good job.
Oh, God.
I was going to say, I think Poultrygeist, but Poultrygeist is not a Thanksgiving movie. That's a cheeky little nod to other stuff. I think that's actually a Troma movie, if I'm not mistaken, or Troma distributes it. Oh, if you've never seen a Troma movie, you gotta treat yourself. Definitely be drinking, though.
That kind of sounds like a Tarantino movie.
What, Thanksgiving or Poultrygeist?
No, you saying a movie you have to be drinking for kind of reminds me of a Tarantino movie.
Oh, yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the Django drinking game?
Yes, you did.
That was
multiple times.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Robot. Boo boo bop. Boo boo bop.
Am I still robot?
No, it's like it comes and goes.
I don't know what's going on with this internet today.
I don't know either. I'm having problems too.
Tired like me.
Huh?
The internet seems to be tired like me.
Yeah. How's the drive back?
It was weird. Like, it was raining up there, but it wasn't really. We kind of avoided the rain, but then we got on 476, and it was just thick fog.
Oh Jesus!
I could not see 100 feet in front of me. I was like, this is so weird, and it's like normally it was so weird because I could just tell when I was going through some of the open air, like the open areas, because there's like two spots where you're going over a bridge, and you can see you're basically going over a little valley, and it was just, I could not see the right off the bridge.
Jake, I think you may have almost stepped into a Silent Hill.
It was very weird. And I mean, it was kind of drizzling the entire way home, but like there was like no major rain, which it was like good.
All right. Dude, we went into the bookstore. We were there for probably maybe like 20 minutes. We came back out, and all of a sudden it was like downpour. And we're like, whoa.
Yeah, I was like, that would be. I've been stuck in the torrential downpour coming from, or heading. I went twice of the times that we went up there. This is my fourth time going up there.
Right.
Yeah, fourth time going up there. Both times I drove with Austin, there was torrential downpour on the way up, and it was like, and it took us from like 80, 85 to like 45 because it was just so hard to see anything.
Right.
It was like, what the hell?
Was Emma surprised? Or Austin surprised by Emma?
Oh yeah, he had no idea.
That's good.
We didn't get to pull off any of the fun things we wanted to try to do, but he had no idea.
Did you get to see Did you get to see your buddies or not?
Yeah, I got to see them a little bit.
That's good. How are they making out?
They're doing good.
That's good.
It was funny when we were trying to figure out what we were gonna do, and we were gonna have Emma wait in his bedroom and just try to have him go up, and then she's just sitting there, whatever. But she got impatient, and he was just about to go upstairs. He was just putting something in the freezer and then heading up. She got so impatient, she came downstairs as he's putting stuff in the freezer, and he turned around. I'm going robot, aren't I?
Yeah, a little bit.
My computer's being dumb.
Alright, she came downstairs, he turned around, and...
He turned around, he looked at her, and then looked away, and then looked back, and did double take, like, because one of the guys in the house, his girlfriend was there, and she was standing right next to her.
Oh my god.
He had no idea she was coming, so he thought it was one of her friends. So then she was like, "Hi," and he just had that look on his face. He was like, "What the fuck? Are you real?
Are you real?"
He just had that look, like he didn't believe it. And then she went up and hugged him, and you could just see in his face, he was like, "Oh my god, you're here." He had no idea.
Oh, that's adorable.
It worked out.
That's
it was
great.
A fun weekend.
Yeah, no, I imagine. Not as much fun drinking by one. I mean, still, like, don't get me wrong. Still had fun drinking and watching more horror movies and eating Kit Kats. But I definitely missed the stuff from last year where, you know, a few of us were just bullshitting through a movie, just making fun of it the entire time.
Yeah.
It's like riff tracks like that are just so much fun.
It's hard to do things like that nowadays.
Oh, like, yeah, I know, but like even I asked like a month in advance, like, what are you guys doing Halloween? You know, but
well, not even with the virus. It's just we're all getting to that point that we're starting to do our own thing, and it's hard to always meet up.
Yeah. I mean, two of my friends don't even have jobs, but they still had something come up. Well, just because Joe got a new job very recently.
Yeah. It's always something.
Always something. What you gonna do, though?
What you gonna do, though?
Hang with the club or hang with the crew?
So, I was talking with Austin a little bit. I wasn't even thinking about the community day stuff. Austin is here for one of them and not the other. I don't know which comes first, but he will be here so we can do one community day with him and one without him.
Okay.
So and considering they're doing 2 this month, they're doing Mag Mortar and Electivire this month.
Yeah.
Which is interesting to see 2 in 1 month, but
I mean, what does that mean for, you know, December then?
December, if it's like last year, we'll get every one at the same time. Or I don't remember if they did every Community Day Pokemon in the same day or what, but they had every Community Day able to get caught again. So I don't know if they're gonna do that the same way or maybe break it up throughout a week or so.
Oh.
And do like one day is just or this amount of time is this or whatever, but they did every community day from each month last year in December again. So
I wouldn't mind having the Charizard Day or Charmander Day back because I still haven't finished some of it.
what do you mean? Oh, the event?
Yeah, the event challenge pass. I
How
didn't.
the hell?
Well, Tyler was more focused on getting the shinies than he was about finishing the pass.
I'm surprised you even have it. It's supposed to be limited time and only available that day.
Once you buy it, you buy it.
Right, but it's supposed to be a limited time, only able to be completed that day, is what I'm saying.
Oh well. Yeah, the last thing before, the give me all for the last stage was catch 15 Charmander. So, yeah, not a smart move, but you know what? So something else to work on.
I've been trying to do this freaking Mega Gengar thing, and it's so hard. Like, I cannot, the one I'm on, make 9 nice throws in a row.
Dude, that was a bitch no matter what.
I cannot do, like, nice throws are not hard. I'm just terrible at making them in a row, and I've got a little over a day to do it.
Dust Skulls. That's all I can say for you. Dust Skulls.
One of my problems is I'll hit that point where like I'll hit. I was hoping this weekend I could have done it and I didn't get it because like one of my problems is I'll do it here at my house, but I only get maybe 3 or 4 spawns in an hour. So I get up to 4 and then I come back and I'm not even thinking of it. I just go in and I catch something and then I ruin it.
Yeah. I hear you.
I also need to catch like get up to 108 Pokemon for the Halloween event, just because once all the ghost types. Right now, the stage I'm at, I need to catch 108 Pokemon, but the next stage involves catching ghost types.
Right.
And once Halloween is over, ghost types are not going to be around as much. So I'm like, I need to get to that stage before it's too late.
Yeah.
And I don't even know. I saw something that about November 3rd, so I'm guessing maybe all the spawns will go back to normal then. But I'm like, which I might be able to do this because I'm at 96.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I need to get up to that, or because that's not going away, so I'll be able to complete it whenever. But I need to get that done now, or it's going to take forever to get the ghost types.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, last night I was just sitting there, and I was like, let me jump on Pokemon Go before people come over. And I was like, and then I saw the Gengar, and I was like, I want to do this. But Austin was busy being host, so I was like, well, and I was like, well, he can't help me. So I was like, let me just. I didn't have the thing ended in 5 minutes, so I didn't even have time to text you. I was like, I have to start it now. And thankfully, you were available. I'm not getting. I wish I had these fucking Mega Gengar candies so bad.
Oh my god, I can't see my chat. Oh come on! Fucking all it says is it's spinning in the wheel and it says connecting to chat, but it's been doing that the entire time. Damn it! All right.
Do you have the button to refresh chat and spin or in Streamlabs?
Yeah, I can try it again. Nope, still doing the spinning wheel.
That's dumb.
It's probably because I changed my tag.
Nah.
That's the only thing I mess with Twitch, and that's the only thing you can be screwing with.
It wouldn't be because no, the only thing that affects it is your stream key. Because if that changing your tag did it, it wouldn't even be streaming through Streamlabs.
Yeah, then after this, I need to double check and make sure that everything is a-okay sometime tomorrow.
Your stream looks okay on my end.
Alright, I just can't see my chat. I have to
Yeah.
open up all my phone.
Okay.
Shut up, I have chopsticks and I'm playing with them.
Having fun with the chopsticks.
Yes, I am. Chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
Chopsticker.
I finally changed my outfit back out of the Crown Tundra outfit today. I was like, it's time.
It's time.
Yeah. I will say, I'm happy that the Crown Tundra outfit got added. I finally get boots that I like.
You got them Yeezys?
Like, I want the only boots I had, they looked so dumb. Like, they looked like a Japanese type of shoe thing, and it looked like a shoe with 2 blocks on the bottom. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I just ran away from it. Okay, well, damn it. It doesn't matter, I ran away from it, but I like knocking it out just because I can see the counter. Now I'm instead of the Pokedex being 1 behind, it's 2 behind. Annoying.
Yeah. Just a tiny bit. I have 2 viewers. Who are these people? I can't check.
I can't check either. Not on my phone, at least.
I can click on the actual live stream. I'm gonna turn that volume down.
On your, pull it up on your computer.
No, I'm pulling it up on my phone.
Yeah.
Someone named Cool Hat.
You said you could see your chat.
Yeah.
Cool Hat. Does Cool Hat have a cool hat?
I do not know. They're just chilling.
Cool Hat has a cool hat.
My chat is also not working on my OBS, which is really pissing me off.
OBS just be dumb.
Agreed. No, now I got 3 people.
Ooh. Well, you're on your phone, so that's gonna count as a viewer.
Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I might take a break in maybe like 15 minutes. Go make myself some tea. Oh, Cool Hat does have a cool hat.
Cool Hat does have a cool hat?
Shout out to Cool Hat and his cool hat.
Respect.
Yeah, major respect. Have you seen that movie on Netflix yet? Enola Holmes with a... God, I'm going to say her name wrong. I think it's Millie Bobby Brown. The girl plays 11 from Stranger Things.
I don't have Netflix.
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
Yes.
I don't mean to, I promise.
I would love to have Netflix, but I don't.
It's alright. I'm still mad.
You watched The Mandalorian, correct?
No.
No?
No.
You watched it.
No. Sorry. My girlfriend has. I have not yet.
Oh.
I'm just busy.
Oh, no. Well, you watched the first season, right?
No.
No? Oh.
I've seen bits and pieces of it and enough memes to fill a catalog.
It's so good.
This is the way.
This is the way.
One of my favorite memes from that show.
I watched the... They premiered season 2 on Friday.
Right.
I'm like, it's so good. No, I do not have Netflix. We just don't feel like getting it.
My favorite meme from The Mandalorian is...
I would really be the only one in the house using it, so there's no point in getting it.
It's a black and white picture of the Mandalorian and the child with him, and it's like, yo, shout out to Yoda for being at the JFK assassination. I fucking love that one.
I will say, I was watching the first episode of season 2, which they just call it Chapter 9, but it's like I was watching it, I'm like, they really improved on Baby Yoda. He seemed so much more fluent in his movements.
Well, they probably like upgraded the puppet, because that's something that makes me really happy, especially with like the Star Wars like shows and everything. Is the use of practical effects, which just warms my heart so much.
Yeah, I will not say anything that happens in the episode. All I will say is the effects looked like they got a major overhaul and looked really good.
That's good.
The Baby Yoda, he didn't look terrible. He doesn't look terrible. It's just some of his movements in the first season just kind of seemed like so stiff, and now it looks really good. There was just one scene where he's walking around, and I'm like, that looks so cool compared to last season where he kind of looks so stiff. He's like moving around, and it looks like it looks so real. I was like, wow. I'm just waiting to see because I saw way back when, like right before the quarantine started, I saw an image surfaced of like what looked like stormtroopers on like a green rocky mountain, and people were saying this has to be the Mandalorian. But I'm like, if that doesn't show up in the season, then that was leaked from some other Star Wars thing.
Hang on.
I don't know. I don't know why that one sticks in my head.
That's
but
pretty
like,
cool.
I want to see if
Cool
that
hat.
shows.
What
If I
shiny
see
are you
that
hunting
scene
for?
or that place show up at all.
Well, there was I would love if they did it, but I don't think it's in the cards at the moment. It was like a concept trailer, or no, like concept art and everything for a Knights of the Old Republic kind of like show. And it looked really cool because it was like the infant days of the Republic, and I don't think it was supposed to take place during the games. I think it's supposed to be its own like kind of thing, which is cool. Cool hat is shiny hunting for Charmander. Good choice. Go for it, man. Yeah, good choice. Always good choice.
Did you hear about how Disney is making the last 3 movies not canon anymore?
You know what? I really don't care anymore. I'll still watch the new movies as they come out. I don't care anymore. I like them for what they were. I know other people don't. We've had this discussion several times. I'm not defending and I'm not attacking them. I am content and I will move on with my life.
Yeah, I found that interesting. I was like, really? They're gonna just erase it from the canon?
They erased 30 years of the freaking written canon, so I don't want to hear it either.
Yeah,
bastards.
It all kind of started because some of the actors started coming forth, like James Boyega or John Boyega, not James. Like,
James.
He was saying
Jimmy to his friends.
They were basically saying how after the first movie they kind of just shelved him, and it was like, yeah, he had such a big role in the first movie, and then you get to the second and third, and he's kind of just there. He was like, they were focusing more. He was like, they're focusing on the white characters, like Daisy Ridley, Rey, and Adam Driver, Kylo Ren. He's like, they decided they're only going to focus on them, and he was like, he was like, I enjoyed being able to do a Star Wars film, but he was like, this sucked. And then Daisy Ridley came forward and said they had no plan. Like, they finished the first movie and had no idea where they were going to go with the second movie. Like, when they put the seeds of who is Rey out in the first movie, they had no idea. She was like, nobody knew if I was who. She was like, I don't know if I'm a Palpatine. I didn't know I was a Palpatine. I didn't say Palpatine because nobody expected that. But I didn't know if I was a Solo. I didn't know if I was a Skywalker. She's like, nobody told me. She apparently didn't know until the time for the third movie. Like, basically, they made the first movie, and then after the second one, they're like, okay, let's make a script, and they caused so many issues. And then the third movie was, we need to retcon all these issues we made in the second movie by not going based off of the last script.
Yeah. So, and like, there's like 2 major things I want to just kind of throw in the mix, since we're just talking about it again. The first thing is, George Lucas, like, he did not know that Star Wars, A New Hope, was going to explode the way that it did. Like, he put a lot of time and effort into it, and he made movies before this as well, so...
he cared about this.
Oh, you kidding me? And he went out in public and said that, you know, the first 6 movies, like, they're about the tragedy of Darth Vader. There's no reason to have a sequel trilogy. And to that, I kind of get it. You know, Luke did bring balance to the Force, even though, you know, with everything like that. The second thing is, the whole reason why Episode 8 was so drastically different from Episode 7, they had a different director, and it showed. Like, J.J. Abrams was, like, I think shoved into the executive producer seat for this one, and he had like all hands off because he was the director for the episode 7. And you can tell because J.J. Abrams he does a phenomenal job. Even like the ones that turn out to be crap, he does an okay job with, you know. But like having this new new director come in and, you know, say, no, I'm not going to do that, and I want to do this, and it's like, it kind of like that's. I remember reading about that, and I was being a little upset about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it did also introduce some new ideas, and I was okay with some of the new ideas. And, you know, I see the sequel series as a legacy of sorts. But that's also because I've also been analyzing films for like a very long time now, and I can kind of dissect that from it, but those are my 2 cents. Still here, or am I just talking to the wind? Uh-oh. Man, my analytical mind kind of just destroyed Jake's internet. Oh no. Oh no, cool hat. What have I done? Oh well. Rest in peace, he will be missed. Click. I don't know. I really don't know if what they can do. Like, I seriously believe that they should focus on more, like, stuff either going, you know. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like that The Mandalorian kind of proves that they can hold a TV show. Well, a live-action TV show, but, like, I don't know. Like, the Clone Wars, they brought that back and finished the last season, and you know what? That was a pretty good season from what I've heard. I loved that show growing up, and unfortunately I didn't see the last season yet, and it kind of makes me, you know, kind of ashamed of myself because you haven't taken the time yet, you dingus, to watch it, but so busy. So busy now. I got work, I got school, I got, like, a side project I'm working on, 2 side projects including this. Now I'm just rambling about my life. I apologize. Oh, I have 2 viewers. Crap. Pardon me. Jake, you dead? Oh, you're really quiet, so you're not dead.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I thought my my ramble and analytical mind had destroyed your internet.
Well, my internet did go down.
Okay, makes sense.
Yes.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
You were talking about the directors.
Oh.
But hang on. Before the stream went down, I did see your message. Little Potato was like, my mom has a little plush of Baby Yoda with a big plastic head, and it may look cute on like videos and stuff, but it creeps me out when I see it, and I'm like, nope, not today. You're going in the closet. That's
Okay.
a funny one.
Not me. Not gonna watch me do it today. I can hear you.
Well, I know you can hear me, but I mean in the chat.
No, Little Potato.
I think it says it's back up, but if you can see the stream back up, send something in chat, please. That way I can make sure it's going out.
All I said was that having different directors between installments just kind of like really screwed over what Abrams was kind of setting up.
Exactly. They had different directors, and then didn't have a set script beforehand. Like they should have. Okay, you could have different directors, but you know you should have a set script and things before you even like for something like this. They should never have made the first movie and then decided, okay, this is a trilogy. Let's make the other scripts now. Like they should have known where they wanted to go right off the bat. And there's probably some things I'm forgetting from what I read, but it was just like, it's like Disney's really like trying to put their tail between their legs and get out of it. It's like, what the hell?
It's a shame. It really is.
It's a shame to see. I mean, the the I I tried watching through all the movies. I never got to finish them. I watched a couple years. I have like the first 6 on. I have like the DVD sets of them, and I watched through. I was just like, let me just watch them in order because I've never watched the movies. Obviously, I'm not watching the original versions or anything, but I'm like, let me just watch them in order. And I watched the or the prequel 3. I didn't get to watch the
The
original
original
3, and
series.
I just never got to it. I want to go back and do that at some point. I just never got to it. But it's like all that hard work went into, and I know the prequel trilogy is not liked as much as the original. Like the prequels were kind of just there, and most people are like, "Get them out of here."
Yeah.
Did I go robot?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, good. You can hear me in
Okay,
chat. That's good. No, a little potato put something in chat. Good, I can be heard. It's just it kind of sucks to see Disney take this, and it's like, Disney's made a lot of good movies, and just take this thing that is beloved by so many and kind of just treat it like meh.
Yeah. It really does
It's kind of sad, but it's just. I mean, the movies weren't terrible. It's just they did so many stupid things. Like in the episode 9, why the fuck did they set up the whole thing from the beginning? Like Finn has this message to tell Rey. Like this, there was the whole movie. Like this whole thing was set up. Like he had a message for Rey and never gets to tell it. And then they don't tell us what the fuck it is. We're just supposed to. Like, he sees Rey die, and we see him lift his head. How the fuck is that supposed to just be like, okay, we know he's force sensitive? Like, what? Like, what? And then they don't even have him tell her. It's just things like that they're like, why?
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, they could have done. They had so much potential. Like, Solo was a fail. That movie did not turn out good.
No, it didn't.
I will say Disney did good with Rogue One. That was good.
We could talk for days about Rogue One, my man. We could.
Rogue One, they did good. But everything else they've done.
Mandalorian has been
Mandalorian is good. Yeah.
The last season of the Clone Wars TV series, they did. I've heard that they finished it off pretty well.
Yeah, I never watched the Clone Wars, so I haven't been able to watch that. But
I'll
get into it eventually.
Dude, if you have like a few days to like binge it, like I'd highly recommend it. The end of the original run kind of gets a little weird because like Maul comes back and he has like a brother that's also a Sith, and it gets a little weird demographic wise, like what it's trying to do. But like it was still like the first 3 seasons. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Jake. And then I haven't had time to watch the last season that Disney put out, but I've heard that it's really good.
I've heard good things about it too.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian has turned out really good.
Oh, you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
No, really.
I think kind of what makes the Mandalorian has 5 different directors. I don't know if they changed it for this season, but they all kind of work hand in hand. But like the creator is Jon Favreau, who is known for doing.
Yeah, that's right, Jon Favreau. He did some really bad stuff.
He did the Iron Man movies. I think he directed all 3 of them.
Hang on.
He played Happy Hogan in the MCU. He's had some good movies.
He has had some good ones. He kind of... Oh no, I'm looking at that. He did Elf? Really?
Did he really?
Yeah, 2003. I have no idea what part he would... Hang on. Hang on. Alright. Fucking... Yeah, director Jon Favreau. What? That's weird. That weirds me out, and I don't know why. Shout out to Happy. Let's see.
Yeah, he's done some decent stuff.
Here's the stinkers. Freaking The Lion King remake, which wasn't great.
The Lion King remake should never have the problem
Agreed.
was the problem was they took a movie that was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is still known today as one of the best movies ever, I'm pretty sure. I don't know where it sits on lists, but it is still beloved by many.
Are you kidding me? It's like one of the pinnacles of the Disney Renaissance.
Everybody has seen The Lion King. I think it was the first. I think that started it, actually. I can't
Was it
remember.
that or the little... We need to get Emma in here.
I don't... Good luck with that. I think...
It was either that or like the Little Mermaid, and I can't remember which one it was.
I'm gonna look this up. It was either that or the Little Mermaid.
But I will give them credit; they tried. The one thing that I will
with
love
the Lion King was that every remake that they did, the live action remakes they did, they changed the story.
Yeah, like, they did. They have.
They changed the story. Lion King was already perfect. Like, if they were to have changed anything about the story, which they had to change little things, but the story was more or less identical.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it followed all the same things. Like, I think the biggest change, honestly, they did was taking out Scar's song.
Yeah.
I think that was the only major story change that they really did. Other than that, it was, other than like script changes, it was pretty much identical. But the problem with that is, you know, you already have a perfect movie that everybody loves. It looks amazing. The style worked perfect for it. Then you take the story and just basically give it a new art style. It is horrible in the sense of, in the hand-drawn animation that it was, they had so much expression on their faces.
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw somebody do like a remake of the live action and just kind of make it look closer to what the original looked like, and it was just like, it gave so much more emotion, and the character, you could identify the characters so much, and it was like, wow. It was like, if they just took a step back from the realism, left the realism aspect there, but also took the expressionism from the original, it would have been perfect.
Oh yeah, no, totally. I'm right there with you. I will. The one thing I will say about it, I will give him credit for getting James Earl Jones back, the voice of
The thing that pissed
Mufasa.
me off, or the thing that was dumb, was like, okay, like somebody like Simba, they probably couldn't get back. Like,
no,
whatever. But if they could get James Earl Jones back, why didn't they get Jeremy Irons for Scar? Like, he's still alive.
Jeremy Irons even alive? Let's check it.
Yeah, he is.
What was he doing at the time of the
last movie I can remember? I think he was Alfred in the Dark Knight trilogy.
The Christian Bale one?
I think so. I can't remember. I have it pulled up right here. The Disney Renaissance started with The Little Mermaid, then it was The Rescuers Down Under and The Beauty and the Beast, and then it went to Aladdin and The Lion King.
Okay. But it was still part of the Disney Renaissance.
Yes. So Lion King was technically the 5th film.
All right.
Yeah, Jeremy Irons is still alive. Like,
he's definitely still alive.
They could have brought him, honestly, out of the entire cast, him and Scar Mufasa were the most, like, characters that were like, holy shit. It's like, they could have, if they brought James Earl Jones back, they could have just as easily brought Jeremy Irons back.
Maybe he was doing something else. Isn't he still? I think he might be under contract with Warner Brothers because he played. Yeah, you're right. He played Alfred in. I don't know if it was Christian Bale or if it was in the
I think
Justice
it was
League.
No, it wasn't Justice League.
I don't know. Because I see.
I mean, it could.
Yeah, he was in Justice League. He played Alfred in Justice League.
I knew it was one or the other.
Yeah.
The guy in the Dark Knight trilogy, I looked him up and I knew him for something. I can't remember what.
Oh, was that crap, I'm forgetting his name. He was in the original Italian Job. Michael Caine. Was he in that? Was he in the Christian Bale one?
Hang on.
Michael Caine. This is slowly becoming a podcast, and I love it. Michael Caine. Oh, I spelled it wrong. That would help. His real name's Maurice. That's weird. Yeah, he was in the Dark Knight trilogy. Huh.
Where did I know him from? This is not the right.
He was the fraudster from oh god, what was that movie a few years back with the magicians? Had Woody Harrelson in it. Harrelson. Now You See Me. He was the big bad.
I never saw that one.
You never saw that?
I saw some clips from it, but I never saw the movie.
Just watch the original one. That's great. If you want more of that, see the other one.
I watched. I forget which one it was, but they were in like some laboratory and they were doing this whole throw the card between everybody scene.
Yeah, that was Now You See Me too.
Yeah, that was insane.
Oh, they did a very good job at blending CG with practical effects in that one, and I really enjoyed it. But
yeah, but back to the Lion King, it was a perfect movie that, you know, if given the right love, like it wouldn't insult the original, but it would pay homage to it. It's just they could have done so much better with it. Like the realism was nice, but for something like that, like all the other movies, you know, Beauty and the Beast or like Dumbo or all those, like it had human characters that it was like, you know what, it makes sense. You can do that. But it was just kind of like it was too much realism. Like there was no expression.
No,
lions and their mouth is opening like they're talking.
Yeah, no. If you I'll send you the link later, but like what you're saying, if you watch Nostalgia Critics,
I do not, but I would check him out.
Yeah, he's done a lot. He did a series on like the recent Disney remakes, live action remakes. He's obviously not in favor of them, but that doesn't. He does bring up good points, and one of his major contentions was, yeah, the CG animals, although extremely lifelike, give no expression, which kind of loses half the battle right there.
Exactly.
The voice acting, it's okay. It's, you know.
But you know what? You know what actually pissed me off?
Beyonce.
I just no.
Okay.
I just recently watched the Dumbo remake. I was sitting here one day and I was like, let me check it out. Let me see what it's about.
Jake, are we gonna be fighting? Are we gonna be fighting?
Why? You think I'm gonna hate on the movie?
Are you?
Only slightly, not.
Okay, because you know what? I did see some problems with it too, but for what it is, I did enjoy it.
I'm okay with Dumbo, but my
no.
What?
I used my friend ball on the freaking Registeel. Please don't capture it. Thank you. Sorry, continue.
What, did you find a shiny or?
No, I just hit the wrong button because I'm a dumbass.
You hit the wrong button a couple times.
Shut the hell up. My brain's on autopilot. Talk about Dumbo.
You're a Dumbo.
Shut the fuck up. I got big ears.
Anyways, what pisses me off about Dumbo is when I watch Dumbo, you could see expression on his face. Like they made him look like a real elephant, but you could see, you know, when he was sad, when he was happy, when he was scared, like you could see it on his face. If they were able to do that with Dumbo, why couldn't they do that in The Lion King? Like, I don't understand. And I mean, there's some things like they took out whatever the friend he had in the original movie and placed him with those two kids.
The crows. There was there's a lot you could go into that about that.
Well, no. There was the crows. There was the mouse.
Right, the mouse.
Whatever the mouse's name was, like they just removed that character, kind of like they're doing with the Little Mermaid or what they did with Mulan. Or I don't think they're doing it with Little Mermaid, but they did it with Mulan. Like they're just changing all these stories. But with my biggest gripe with Dumbo, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. My biggest gripe with Dumbo, I don't know what her name was, but that girl, I hated her.
Okay, so we are gonna be on the same level of hate for
Like,
the lack
not
of
no.
acting little girl.
She had no expression until the very end of the
No,
movie.
her
She
acting
looked
was very flat.
miserable.
I will agree with you on that. It was extremely flat, and
But you know what? I looked her up. Dumbo was her first movie she did.
okay, that's I can kind of
So I
understand.
was like, okay, you could have done more, but it's your first movie, so I can't be like
No,
I can't be like what the fuck. But
and you know what the worst part is? I completely forgot about her performance. It was that flat until I rewatched it very recently.
her performance,
Like what you're saying, she's not expressive enough in her performance. Like,
yeah,
I get it. Little, child actors are one thing, and um, having them perform, put out like 110%, say like Johnny Depp or Armie Hammer does, like, I get it, But like, I completely forgot about her performance throughout the entire movie. The first
hmm
time I saw it, like, I was like, huh, I don't really remember too much about, the little girl. What happens with her again? And I'm like, oh, she's dull. Okay.
hmm she had no expression whatsoever, and I'm just like, there's nothing to make me like this character.
No.
It's just like we must use science with such a straight face. And just like I'm just like, what is this character? I'm like, I don't remember anything from Dumbo. It was so long ago,
No, tell
but
me
I'm
about it.
just like, it was. I was also very weirded out because Dumbo takes place what, like 1920, I think it was.
Yeah, around there.
But then they had so much modern tech. I was like, what is happening? I'm like, you just randomly throw in all this modern tech.
I
Like
think it
they just
might
had
have. I think it might have. That story may have taken place around maybe the late 40s, early 50s, because the dad comes home from war. So I'm and like just the old world kind of look of it and the stylings. I'm either gonna
although I
say
do
it's gonna
I
say World War One or World War Two.
I want to say I think it took, which is weird. I think it took place in 1929 because I remember it having a date in the very beginning, and I really remember seeing 1929. But I'm like, even still,
Yeah.
there was so much modern technology, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You're
I'm like,
talking
this
about
seems so out of place. The remake.
amusement park, right?
I mean, there was some stuff in the original part or in the circus area, and then there was some things in the amusement. I mean, some of the things in the amusement park, it's like, okay, it's supposed to be like a future thing, but it was just seemed so weird the way they did some of the things.
No, you were off by a decade.
1939,
1919. So
1919.
the father
Okay,
would have been returning home from World War One.
yeah.
All right. Okay. So mm, this is still maybe a good. This is funny because it's like a good like maybe like 20 years I'll say roughly from like if this took place in the real world, quote unquote. It would have been about 20 years before Walt Disney became like big with the seven or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Um, but like so the World's Fair was still kind of a thing back then, I think. So like having like this place almost on the front lines of innovation and like the homes of tomorrow kind of thing. Even though that would only get like it's trying to be something and also mocking Disney at the same time. Like I forget the character's name. The Michael Keaton, his character, the guy who like, oh, I want you to come and be a part of my amusement park. The Willy Wonka, if you will. I think Jake died again. Yeah, Jake died again. Okay, I'll put pause. Man, I'm not really good at keeping track of these numbers, am I? Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to go and get some tea because I am tired and I still want to keep going, even though it's only 8 o'clock at night where I am. Need to leave Jake a message. I'm going to kidnap his family and make a message. Send message. I have your family on standby. Send $1 million in unmarked bills. Grabbing tea. All right. Cool, Hat Man. I will see you in just a few minutes. I need to go get some refreshments. If Jay comes back, yeah, I'll be right back.
I think, I don't know. We still say connecting to chat. Welcome to the chat room. Hello, am I back? Please say yes. Please say yes. I need to say yes, please. I like the yes. God damn it. Phone, stay up. Chat. Tyler has left for the moment. He take break. Getting tea. My dang internet's is so sad. Oh, she gone.
If he needs help, plug it in.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Jealous.
I must check if the chat or the encounter number. Hello, YouTubes. Nobody in this chat at the moment, as far as I could tell. So hello, YouTube. Now that we're back. Tyler be back soon, and then we continue discussions. I hope. Tyler. Tyler. Is you back? Did I hear a Tyler move? What are we up to? Where are we at? Should be 136. No, 137. Okay. Nope. Tyler need to get his bum back here. Oh. I heard a door. I heard a door. Tyler. Tyler. Tyler, come back to me. Hear me. Come back. Tyler.
Fucking, I hate how I can hear you before I put in my earbuds.
Tyler.
Man, you're so robot, I see. I'm kidding. You know you're not.
I'm sure I will be.
Eventually, yes.
I mean, if we're going 2 hours, I'm betting on I'll have at least one more. Or if we're going 2 hours, I'll have at least two more internet outages because it appears to be doing it every 30 minutes, which is really freaking stupid.
Ouch.
And I can't even get your freaking stream to play anymore. Why? It's working. And then I popped out to answer. What?
Oh, I'm talking to myself, sorry.
Oh.
Answering, or checking the Pokedex.
This is very nice that my internet's doing this because it means I have to do edits.
Oh, bo-ho, it's not like you know an editor.
It's literally all I do is I just piece it together, considering the fact that Streamlabs still somehow records it. Or, I don't understand how it did it. We'll see if it does it later, but it was still recording it. Because last time I did it, every time the internet went down, everything I said was still in there. Which is really weird considering it shouldn't be on Twitch. Because I wasn't connected to Twitch. So I'm like, how does downloading the videos from Twitch have the internet, or have the stuff when my internet was out? But I'm like, whatever. Maybe Streamlabs is recording it and it uploads it to Twitch in the video?
Magic.
Because it's reconnecting?
Demon magic.
Demon magic.
Demon magic.
Where were we on our conversations?
I
think we were still on Dumbo or something.
Yeah, we were talking about Michael Keaton.
No, we didn't even start talking about him.
I thought he did a pretty good job as like
did-
this
he did
evil
good.
villain.
I like Michael Keaton. He does a good job in movie. He's good at portraying that character that's out there, like villain. Like he's a big bolsterous villain, but then he's also the kind of guy that, you know, if you need like a simple lower end villain.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't the kind of villain that is just like straight up evil. I want to kill the world. But he did a good job doing what he did. Michael Keaton does a good job in his movies. I love watching it.
What was I gonna say about that? He does do a good
was-
job as a villain.
I was not ready for Danny DeVito to be in it. I didn't even know he was in there.
Really, you didn't know?
No, I had no
Oh,
idea.
he does a good job.
I'm
those-
not gonna lie. I haven't seen Dumbo in so long. I thought he was gonna turn out to be evil, and then he didn't. And I was like, "Good job, Danny. Good job."
Yeah, he does a very good job in this. He is, I think it's like his third time wearing a top hat. Actually, I think it might have been Tim Burton who directed. Was it?
Really?
Let's see. I'm double checking that right now.
I love anything with Danny DeVito in it.
Yeah, that was the joke I saw. Hey Danny, Tim Burton wants you to come be in his movie. And it's like, all right, hang on, I'll go grab my top hat. I forget what the second one is, but I know that he worked with Tim Burton when they did Batman Returns back in the 90s. Because he played I thought Danny did a good job as the Penguin, although that movie was very dark and not suited for kids.
Yeah.
Which I guess they were kind of aiming for, but then we got Batman Forever and then Batman and Robin. Anyway, sorry. Michael Keaton, right. He did a very good job as the villain, and actually I didn't recognize him as Michael Keaton, because I didn't really have too much experience with the guy.
I was gonna say, I'm like, how did you not know it was him? I noticed it was him right away.
Like I hadn't seen him in like recent movies as far as I had seen, so I'm like,
Have you watched Spider-Man: Homecoming?
no, but so I started watching it, but that was after the fact. Like I saw Spider-Man: Homecoming maybe 2-3 months ago for the first time, and he does a phenomenal job as a Vulture. He really does. Like that scene where he's in the car with Peter, Tom Holland. Oh my God, I love that scene. He's just like, he's like just him watching and slowly kind of figuring out that he's Spider-Man. It's just such a good scene. But it's so funny to see him go from playing Batman to playing villains, then playing a villain in Spider-Man, and then he has a cameo in the new Ben Affleck Batman movie coming out. And when I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh, you cheeky motherfuckers, you know what you're doing.
I honestly didn't think Robert Pattinson as Batman would be good, but I've heard it's turning out better than people have anticipated.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like his early days, quote unquote, but it has like that dark, gritty edge to it. Like it's supposed to be kind of on par with Joker, but which it makes me sad because they didn't get Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, which really upset me.
Yeah.
But I would, if it's gonna be like Robert Pattinson, this Robert Pattinson Batman does really well, I would die. Or no, sorry, I would love if they did like a Batman versus Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix.
That would be interesting.
I would love so much, because if it's the phenomenal hit that we like, I hope it is. Fingers crossed.
Sorry, continue.
No, it's all right. If it like that would be just, they'd have to like kind of spend a lot of time on the script, and we probably wouldn't see it for maybe 2 or 3 years. But like that wait, like that would be like on par with waiting for Freddy versus Jason, like that kind of suspense and build up to it. Which, if you have never seen, I would highly recommend, because that is a fun little romp.
Horror.
Hashtag Jason shower scene. Hashtag. Hashtag Freddy's a bitch. Hashtag free the Jason nipples. What else is there to talk about, I guess? Fuck. What number shiny are you on, my boy?
Like 145-ish.
Alright. When are you stopping? Like 200?
I'm gonna go to 200 and see from there. I might go a bit past, but...
I'm gonna stop at 250.
I think 200 kind of gets me to like 2-hour mark, so I'm like...
Yeah, I got another 45-ish minutes. Bring back Discord.
I'm trying to look up real quick what the shiny odds for the Regis are, because the Regis are, I think, I don't know if there really are other static encounters, but the Regis, the way it works, technically knocking them out doesn't matter, because you don't
Robot.
the counter, like you don't get that bonus at
Right. You don't get that bonus. Like the shiny chain, or robot? Robot.
500 is running. I'm like, oh, are they like the generic odds, or I'm like, robot.
I just got hit like with a wall of information.
No, I'm curious, or if the Regis have. I was.
Robot. Domo arigato, Mr. Jakeato. Damn, Jake's internet. Rest in peace.
No, it's okay. No.
Rest in pepperoni linguine, my dude.
Hello.
Hello, robot.
Okay, Discord just decided to mute me without muting me. That was weird. Did you hear anything I said about the Regis?
You started to, and then you became a robot, and it just started skipping around.
Regis? The Regis battling 500 does not matter for anything.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
They do not get that. So, you can run away, but the only reason I'm battling him is because I like having that secondary counter to look at.
Yeah, because we're dumbasses and we don't know how to count.
Yes, but I'm like, are they the same? Like odds? Like, is it like whatever the odds are with the?
Oh no!
Shot?
Right.
They have, is it better odds because of this?
I don't know. Is it? Is it still the 512 or something?
Or what? No, not 512. I don't know what it is. No, 512 is when you hit 500, but supposedly that's not even what the number is.
Like 1 out of like 1082, something like that.
Whatever it is, it's just
bullshit if you ask me.
It's static count, that's why.
You blinked around like a wizard. I didn't hear what you said.
Okay, my computer does not like Chrome. My computer does not like Chrome.
You said your audio came through like you were part of like some sort of car commercial where they speed up the audio.
I hate when my computer does that. Like,
oh, that was great.
This computer needs to stop. But I have no money to be able to do anything with it. I also don't know if I would be able to upgrade a lot more with my motherboard.
Dude, I got the biggest like hard-on for the video I saw. It was a guy putting like top-of-the-line parts of a like computer together, like a gaming PC, and like I was almost like foaming at the mouth of how just beautiful all the parts were.
Mm-hmm.
He got like a lot of NVIDIA stuff. He got a bunch of like high tier
I
shit.
could only imagine being able to put something like that together.
Oh, what I'd give. But like he did it like the whole shebang. Like he did the not soldering paste, what do you call it? The fucking thermal paste.
Thermal paste.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you do a processor.
Nope. I'm too stupid for that.
That's literally how you put the heat sink on a processor. If you don't, you'll kill it.
Well, I bought mine store bought.
Well,
and I've
even
edited
still,
it from there.
that's probably not good because the processor sits and all the pins make contact, and then the heat, unless maybe the heat sink is connected to it. As far as I know, that's not how it works. The heat sink is usually a separate piece that just rests on it, but the thermal paste is kind of like a glue.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I did buy my computer pre-built. Oh.
Oh, well, then they did it for you.
Yeah. It came in a box and everything.
Yeah, that's what my computer was, but I've upgraded pretty much everything except for the motherboard.
I've upgraded the RAM cards and the graphics card.
I've put a new hard drive. I have my original hard drive, but I put a new one in. I've upgraded my RAM twice. I've upgraded my graphics card twice, and then I did the processor once, and then I had to replace my motherboard, or not my motherboard, my power supply at one point. So, basically, other than having the motherboard, the casing, and the original hard drive, everything else is different.
Yeah. I was thinking about changing out the processor, but I'm like, that's very, very, very iffy, because if one thing goes wrong, you fry the entire board.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'd rather not.
I would just either use, I think PC Parts Builder. It's a website, and you can basically put all your parts together. Like, you can build your computer on this website, and it tells you if the part it tells you with, I don't know what the certainty is, but within whatever the certainty they say is if the parts are compatible.
Yeah.
So it lets you do that before you buy a bunch of random parts and find out, no, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah. I mean, like,
the worst case scenario, just look up what your look for what your motherboard is, and then look up that motherboard with compatible processors.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a challenge.
You can literally, I forget where it is, but you go into the one command tab manager or command manager, whatever it is, and it'll tell you exactly what your motherboard is.
I'll look it up later.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is, but if you look up how to find out what your motherboard is on Google, it'll show up and show you where to go through the settings and everything and what you're looking for, and then you can look up your motherboard on Google and find, like, okay, this is what I have, and then look up what is compatible. Or worst case scenario, talk to Mike.
Yeah. I might just stop at 230, just call it a night. But I'll still, like, be here.
I think I'm just gonna try to go up to 200, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm at 150 now.
The weather's really taking a beating out of me today.
What am I up to exactly? I'm at 151.
223.
Hooray!
Little by little.
Little by little.
I just want the cool mint Registeel.
I just want the chocolate Reggie Rock.
Green tea. Still a little hot.
It's still a little hot. It's okay.
I was gonna make actually like black tea, but I'm like, you know what? I don't need to be up late. I actually need to double check if I have an assignment due tonight.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I really should check.
So so my costume was kind of a fail.
Oh, really?
It was good. Everybody was like, "That is amazing." The problem I had was just the people that was there. There was not enough space to move around. It was just too big to move around, and it was just like I wanted to wear it, but I couldn't move around, and I kept bumping into things, and it was just it's got to come off.
Damn, dude.
And then at one point, the battery box started getting hot. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So I was like, "The battery box has to sit and cool." I was like, "Well."
Damn, dude, that really does suck.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I enjoyed it, and I can use it again. I was like, you know what? It's original, and everybody that saw me have it on, they got a laugh out of it. So I was happy.
That's good, man.
153.
Does not look like I have anything due this week. Or tomorrow.
I was gonna say, if you don't have anything due this week, that is amazing.
I'd fucking sit on my ass and do jack shit.
Still what I do regardless.
Dude, you and I should really start a podcast. We just gotta hope and pray that your internet doesn't, always take a shit.
If I'm doing something like that, I can hardwire my computer.
All right.
I have a 50-foot Ethernet cord that I'm like, I have it because if my internet's being dumb, I can hook it directly into the router.
Right.
So I can at least stay. Because some days it's like the internet goes down
Ugh.
once a day, or it's like 2 or 3 times over the course of the day. It's like whatever, it is what it is. But there's just some days where it goes down like every 20 minutes. So it's like I can't keep getting knocked out of class like that.
Yeah.
So I just throw the Ethernet cord on so I don't keep getting knocked out. But I'm not really concerned with a little 2-hour stream or whatever we do here with setting it up. It's just annoying to run it along, because I can't run it along the ground because if somebody trips on it,
Yeah.
or if Layla decides, what is this, I want to bite, like I have to run it, I have to hang it above the doors and everything, just so it's off the ground.
Right.
So it could be kind of annoying, but if I'm doing something like that, I'll make sure to have it up.
I didn't tell you. The first thing me and Jarrell and the other co-hosts are going to be talking about is the next Gorillaz album that's dropping in like another week. And another artist that I'm not 100% I know, which is the Mountain Goats. I've heard of them, but I just never listened to any of their stuff.
So this podcast that you got onto, what exactly is it?
They talk about like what is it? They talk about music.
Okay.
It's called the Puppet Perspectives. Shout out to Jarrell.
Huh. Very interesting.
Yeah.
How'd you get onto that?
Indeed.com. It's unpaid, but you know what? It's alright.
It's a fun little pastime to do.
It's a pastime, and I can write it on my resume.
Yeah.
That's not to say I'm not going to take it seriously. Of course I'm going to take it seriously.
No, I agree.
I'm building up my portfolio, too.
Yeah.
Fucking. Yeah, so... I mean, if you were interested, fucking, I would start setting stuff up.
I mean, I'd love to do it. It's just, what are we going to talk about?
I don't know. I mean, we have some pretty lengthy conversations about this and that.
Yeah. We could do that.
Yeah. We could call it something stupid like Geeks in the Woods. Talk about Pokemon or whatever that we fucking want to.
We could do whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be down. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Just gotta
Reggie,
find a day and time to do it. That's the only issue.
Yeah.
Because if I'm busy one day and you're not, and then you're busy one day and I'm not, just fucking.
Yeah. We can look into stuff down the line. I mean, you'll have the better setup just based off of your mic, but...
Well, yeah, because I'm starting to figure out, like, the best way of, like, recording. And I've actually been paying attention to how I'm doing that. Recording it is going to be a little bit interesting because I can record my own voice through Adobe Audition, but recording your voice, I'd probably have to record it through OBS and then just sync the files together and cut and paste as I go along.
Right.
And if it's like an hour long that we're talking...
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, I wouldn't mind doing it.
We could look into that. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Checking the Pokedex again. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna hit 2:30 and then call it a night.
You know what I will... You know what? At my house, I will say, Christmas time starts right after Halloween, because you know what my mom did this weekend?
I swear to God, she says playing Christmas music.
No, she put her Christmas village up.
Oh, the little porcelain one?
Little? That thing is huge. You've been in my house. You know the wall? You know when you're in my kitchen and you're looking at the refrigerator and there's that wall that's on the side of my house in the dining room with the two windows? My mom used to have folding tables set up along that wall, like from side to side, and it was that whole set of two tables of her village. Now what she did, because she saw something about it, she has like a folding ladder.
Oh no.
It was easier to get a folding one, but it's like a ladder, and then she got like these shelves that go on the ladders, and the village is just on this ladder, and it kind of looks like a tree. But you know what the scary thing about this is? It takes up half the space that the old village does, so she could literally double her village if she wanted to.
Oh Lord.
Like, no joke, it takes up half the space it used to.
Well, I mean, it's good it takes up half the space, but if that gives her more room to make more village.
She won't do that, though. It's way too much, considering it takes a full day to set the whole thing up.
Good Lord.
And she's still not even done. Like, she has the buildings out, but she has to do, like, all the little people and wire the buildings up and everything.
It's like adult Legos.
If she ever were to ask me, do you want to keep this, or do you want this village? I'm saying no.
Give it to Joey.
If Joey wants it, he can have it. Like, I like it. It looks really cool and all, but that's way too much that I don't want to set up. And it's so many boxes and things.
Yeah.
It's just like I would not take care of it enough. I'm like, if Joey wants it, it's his.
I mean, like, I think that's the same way with me, Evan, the other grandkids, with our grandmother who collected Hummels for the longest time.
Hummels?
They're like these little German, like, porcelain, for lack of a better term, statues, paperweights, whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
And they're typically of children. And she had a huge collection. Most of them, yeah, I'm pretty sure most, if not all of them, were saved in the fire. Much to my grandfather's chagrin, unfortunately. It's like, God, yeah, I swore when my grandmother told him that they survived, he's like muttering under his breath, "Oh God damn it!" But
how are your grandparents doing, by the way?
They're doing good. They're doing good.
Are they in the new house?
Yeah, they've been in the new house since April or May.
Last time I had asked about them, they were kind of in the last stages, but then again, April, May, that was kind of when things with the virus
got worse. Yeah.
So I was never sure if they actually got in or if things got pushed back a lot.
Well, yeah, they were supposed to be back in around the time that March hit, but that got knocked back to April, and then April turned to May. So
yeah.
But
like the house and everything.
yeah, they do like the house, and I've spent some time with them over there, and they still come over for family dinner every weekend, except for this past week because my grandfather's going in for cataract surgery soon, and then my grandmother's going in for a carpal tunnel surgery on the 5th of November this week, so I have Thursday off. But I'm gonna be most likely driving her around because
Yeah.
which I don't mind. I don't mind spending time with my grandmother. It's nice.
I completely agree there.
But yeah, they're doing good. But like my grandmother has a bunch of these little Hummel things, and like, you know, like she said, like when I'm gone, I want you guys at least to pick one out. I really don't care what happens to the rest. Hang on. Yeah. All right, I'll come out and get them. Excuse me for a moment.
Okay, I'll be here. Hello, Tyler chat.
That's not that.
Hope you are all well. If there is anybody there. Hope you are well. We can agree. Maybe. Perhaps. Tyler. Bitch. Shh. You didn't hear that one. I didn't say it.
Say hi to Jake. He can probably hear you. What's that? Say hi to Jake. He can probably hear you. Hey, Jake.
Hello. Tyler. Tyler.
Ooh.
I could hear him, by the way.
Did you say it? Did you see or hear my father?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Say hello back.
Yeah, there was a little stain on my bed sheet. So it is not piss. It is not piss. It's
I didn't think piss. I thought something else.
no, not that one either.
I don't think you're thinking what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a brown stain.
Oh.
Get your motherfucking head out of the gutters.
Listen,
Tyler.
dude, we've all gambled on a fart and lost. Don't say that you haven't, because we've all been children once. Please don't tell me you did that like last night.
No.
Okay, cool. It's not that I would lose respect for you. It'd just be like minor levels of judgment.
Oh boy.
What were we talking about?
You were talking about your grandma's Hummels or whatever?
Yeah,
They're
I
called?
definitely take one just because, like, you know, I remember them a lot in like the display cases around her house.
Yeah.
But I would not, for the life of me, keep all of them.
No.
Because those things, they are expensive to buy, and they have literally no resale value. They're like the Beanie Babies almost.
Yeah.
They're like NES cartridges. Fucking, I still have all the NES cartridges I bought like 2 or 3 years ago. And then, you know what the worst part is? My the system that I usually played them on, the Retron that also played SNES games. Yeah, that got fried somehow.
Ooh. That sucks.
Yeah, wrong AC adapter apparently.
Ooh.
Which sucks dick.
That does.
Because I also had Famicom games too.
Okay, not to change the subject or any. Well, obviously change the subject, but not in a rude way.
Not
Did
yet.
you get the whatever, or what was the Pokemon they had in the raid dens? The Gorgeist. Did you get a shiny Gorgeist?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, we were gonna do it with you, but then Saturday was party night. Or no, we did that Friday. Yeah, Friday, because that was before I even left.
I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Friday.
We had just the guys in the house. Anyways, I have one for you if you would like it. I made sure to grab 2, that way you could have one, just in case we didn't get to do one with you. So don't feel too bad.
All right.
Yeah, we made sure to get one for me, you, Austin, and Emma.
Cool. Appreciate it.
And we do have. Would you want to trade once you finish off your stream? I can give you. I traded with Austin and got Mag Mortar and Mag Mortar and Electivire, but I can trade them to you, and then we can do the Ice and Ghost Horse real quick.
Maybe tomorrow, dude. I'm
Maybe
slow.
You're gonna
I'm
leave
slowing
me?
down.
You're gonna leave me.
I'll still chill out with you, but I'm ending my stream for the evening. Cool hat, man. If you're still here, you still have a cool hat. We've decided that.
Yes, we did.
Ray never showed up, which I think Ray said this past week that they were going to be busy, so it was just nice kind of chilling.
It happens.
All right. Good night, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye, Tyler Stream.